And that is my I hate these killers, I hate these killers killing me tier list, and the killers I hate to find.
List here, and we're going to be doing this in between games, of course. Basically, while the game's loading up, we're going to be going through all these killers down here. We got, it's up to the artist, and I think that's the final killer. We got the artist here. We got Blight, Bubba, Clown, Pinhead, Sharpshooter, Magoo, Demi Gorgon, Doctor, Pyramid, Ghosty McGhostface. Who the hell is that? The Hag? Who? I can't even tell. That looks like the Trapper. No, that's big. Huntress, Legion, Nemesis, Freddy, the Nurse. Yeah, we got everybody. Oni, the Pig. Had to wet my whistle. Blade, Michael, Spirit. Oh, that's the Trapper. Wait, that's the Trapper. Who's this? Is that Billy? Ah, that's Billy. Yeah, okay, I thought so. We got Bubba over here, and we got Billy over here. And we got Trapper, Trickster, the Twins, and Ray. So yeah, in between matches, we'll do a little just chatting as usual, and we'll be doing this tier list live and in color. So yeah. So basically, I'll explain the tier list. The tier list here, S tier is killers that when I load into the game and I find out those are the killers I'm going against, absolutely crap my pants, and I do not want to be involved. I'm like, no way, Jose. Alright? And then D is like, oh, yeah, whatever. No big deal. Now, this doesn't mean that I don't always win against the no big deal killers. And this doesn't mean I always lose against the S tier, but we're gonna. Chances are, in the S tier area here, they usually kill me because I'm just straight. But we're trying. We're trying to get better. All right. Now, again, this is solely my opinion. Let's. I think we can write these in. I hate to play. Boom. Killers, I don't care. Killers, I don't care about. The first guy that we should put on the tier list at the very top, very top. Where is he? Oni. This guy's probably killed me more than anybody else in the entire universe of DBD. It is literally ridiculous how many times I played against Oni and he just smashes my face. It's sad. It's really sad. And there's nothing anybody can do to convince me otherwise. It's just bad. Real bad. Alright. And I don't even know why. He's just like a smash and grab, just like... That's my life against Oni. It's so... Ugh. Yeah. And then... There's Pinhead. Now, here's the reason why I hate Pinhead. Pinhead, I've won in games against Pinhead. I've lost in games against Pinhead. But I hate his power. I hate that box. I hate that, like, the box starts up. Next thing you know, you get all these crazy chains coming at you. Those are slowing you down. His perks suck because he has those perks where, like, you go to smash him with a pallet and it blocks the pallet. Oh, I hate it. And I hate the perk because The reason why I hate his power, though, the reason why I hate his power is because, seriously, you're just running around, mind your own business, and then these chains start coming up. The next thing you know, you go, oh, I gotta go solve the box. So the chains slow you down, you go solve the box, and then the box is just like, oh, now I'm gonna teleport to my box, and then you got a killer to worry about. It drives me crazy. I hate it. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Alright, so we talked about Oni, we talked about Pinhead. Those are probably some of my least favorite to go against. Let's go down to killers I just don't care about. Literally, like, killers that I go against that I'm just like, I can take it or leave it. Honestly, I could take it or leave it when it comes to, I mean, really, Death Slinger. I mean, it sucks to get shot, but honestly, like, power-wise, like, just get it. As long as you're on a decent map, as long as I'm on a decent map with enough walls and people to, like, run through the chain and stuff, like, I'm really not that worried about it. Who else am I just not that worried about? We will say, honestly, Spirit. I mean, we just recently played a game with Spirit. Wasn't really all that bad. Her power is kind of meh, with the whole teleportation and invisibility thing. But I don't think it's that hard to manage. It's, again, it really boils down to the map, whether or not I'm just like, oh my god, Spirit. I'm never just like, oh shit, Spirit. Yeah, well, so essentially we started with the 2 top and the 2 bottom, alright. And I'll probably filter in some guys in between the top and the bottom here. But, like, now we're gonna kind of, like, get into the nitty-gritty with all these other killers. And granted, like I said, there are probably gonna be some killers that go up to the top there, where I say the hate. And there's gonna be some down at the bottom where I go, whatever. So, let's put Bubba. We're gonna put Bubba right in the middle. Bubba can go either way, and that really depends on who's playing Bubba. And I know everybody knows that, like, Bubba can be either a campy, Bubba in the basement, or, a decent human being. But, like I said, so we'll put him right in the middle. Those are, like, our baselines, alright? Killers that I don't like playing against, let's see, we're gonna put Legion right here at A. These are just, like, the knee jerks right here. And we'll put Clown in the C. Can you do it? Middle? Again, sometimes you meet, like, really good clowns, and they just mess you up. And sometimes they're, like, not that. But, killers that I really... Let's see. What else we got here? The Artist, honestly, the first couple of times I played against the Artist, for me, this is tough, because I want to put him like I don't care, but I also want to put it like at C. The Artist has really good perks, but, like, I feel like everybody just uses her to get her perks on other killers, so they can use those perks with better power. But I think I'm going to put her right at C. I'm comfortable with C. The Crows, it's a cool power, it's just that, I mean, it could be worse. Maybe it's just I haven't played against enough artists that really just, like, mess me up. So, where else can we put people? Let's see. Doctor, I'm not going to say I hate going against doctors. They're definitely a real big pain in my ass. But I'm going to put them at A. They're not quite... Their power's pretty annoying, but they're, like, not completely, utterly, like Oni and Pinhead. There are times that they literally make me feel helpless in the game. Like, I'm just like, there's literally nothing I can do. Oni's just such a snowballing son of a bitch. Oh my god. Pinhead with his stupid box. Hate the box. Legion sometimes does that too, though. Like, Legion sometimes, like, just overwhelms me so much. They're so fast. They always find you. It's ridiculous. It's just like, ugh, hate it. Hate it. But, we got Wraith. We're gonna put Wraith right in the B, right in the middle. Again, just like Bubba, it really depends on, like, you know, what the player playing. Like, with Wraith, sometimes Wraith got that really loose patrol, you know? Like, ooh, ding, 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 don't worry, I'm walking away, no, pay no mind to me, you don't see me, nothing to see here. And really, they're just, like, standing behind the, you know, the whole time. Just like, so. Pyramid Head. Let me put Pyramid Head in C. Well, no. A? C? B? B? Maybe? It's tough. Yeah, honestly, it's like some games, Pyramid Head will just mess me up every day of the week. And then there's other times when Pyramid Head ain't too bad. Pyramid Head will be like, hey man, ain't no thing but chicken wing, you know? When he snipes those, oh man, he can, oh, it's rough. It's rough. Demi Gorgon, I'm not gonna say I don't care about Demi Gorgon, but I'll put him at C. Twins, I'll put you at C. You're at the C. People are probably looking at this list right now like, what the fuck? Don't worry, this is a bit. Let me remind you, this isn't a tier list as to who I think is the best killer or the worst killer or anything like that. This is just like their powers, their skill set, like the what I hate as a survivor who has only hit silver is annoyed with. And I go against gold killers, iridescent killers, and I go against bronze killers. So, you know, like, I gotta mix there. But, yeah, there's just, like, so many killers that... Like, these four right here, I hate it. These two the most, these two slightly less. Blight, I really don't care about Blight. Sometimes you catch a good Blight player. But, sometimes, like, you just hardly ever see. Honestly, I can probably count on one hand how many times I've had to play a survivor game against Blight. Literally, on one hand. Less than 5 times. Yeah. Now we're kind of getting into nitty gritty though. Because I know I definitely got another killer that I just absolutely hate to play against. And then, like, we'll just have to save it for last. Because that's just how that's how tier lists work, right? That's how tier lists work. But at least that's how I think they work. Let me fire up another game. That's right. I'm doing this live on stream. I stream on Twitch every Thursday and Saturday. Saturday is my designated DBD type game, and DBD night. And then on Thursdays I play RPGs, action and or JRPGs. So I'm actually playing right now. But yeah, like, favorite, subscribe, all that jazz. I heart you. So yeah. I would say power-wise, and aesthetic and all that stuff. This is literally just like the tier list of things I hate. Literally the thing, like the killers I just hate to play against. Absolutely hate to play against. Trappers, they're so basic. Trappers are basic to me, you know? They're just basic. Huntress or hit or miss? Sometimes I see a Huntress and I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. But I guess it really depends on when you start seeing those hatchets fly, because when the hatchets start flying, they get up to the A's real quick. I hate Nemesis. He's so fucking, like, he's so fast, and the zombies are such a pain. Like, he's like, it's like he's everywhere, and if he's not there, he's gonna be there quickly. Like, he will straight up just like, boom, get you. Yeah. So let's see what else we got here. Let's see. Freddy. I'm gonna put Freddy in the B. I don't play against a lot of Freddys, to be honest. There's a lot of Freddys, and then like, it's so weird. Like, so when it comes to Freddy, it'll either be like, they're always like the fastest matches. And when I say they're the fastest matches, I mean like either Freddy kills me instantly, or we escape instantly. Like, we just get her done, or they get it done, if you know what I mean, like in our sleep. It's no bueno sometimes. Like, I gotta put them in the middle. Like, it really depends at the start of the game what kind of energy they bring into the match, you know. All right, let's continue on. We'll start with the Trickster here. Trickster, the Trickster doesn't really, the Trickster's perks get me in endgame. Though the Trickster's perks get me, but I don't really like, I don't look at the killer, I don't look at a Trickster and be like, ah shit, we got a Trickster, damn, this is gonna be a tough game. Like, there's nothing innately about the Trickster that makes me go, shit. Even though he killed me AFK that one time, but we're not gonna talk about that. Michael Myers, I get Michael Myers, I might put right dab in the center, because sometimes Michael, it really depends. Michael Myers is tough. I might put him at the top of B, because I'll put the campers at the end here. Camp squad right in the middle. I'll put the campers in. He does scare the crap out of me. Like, there are literally so many times that I'll be like, okay, good, nobody here. Wait, let me check again. Shit! Like, he just appears out of nowhere. I'm like, where the fuck did he come from? Let me ready up. Oh, and if anybody wants to play tonight, feel free to jump in. But, Pig, honestly, Pig don't bother me that much. Sometimes a good Pig player will get you, and they'll get you hard. But, I mean, like, I'm never like, oh no, the Pig! I almost want to put Pig in the B section. I almost want to put Pig in the B section. Well, how about this? We'll move her up. The birthday. So back to this here tier list. I know I'm a joke. Just like this tier list. Yeah, let's see. We got I believe that's Hag. The last four here are kind of tough. We got Hag, we got Billy, and we got Nurse. All right, and I wouldn't say that I don't care about. I care more about these last four than the other. And we're gonna go in some particular order. All right, we're gonna go in some particular order here. So let's see. What are we gonna put? We're gonna put Nurse. We're gonna put Nurse at. I'm gonna put Nurse at C, but you know I'm gonna put Nurse at a high C. All right, so you're almost a B, but you're not a B yet. And we're gonna reorganize this C section. I feel like this is just all willy-nilly, all willy-nilly. So we're gonna reorganize this at the end. Billy here. I don't play against a lot of Billies. I know he's supposed to be a pretty strong killer too. He's fat. Like, that's so fast though. He's so fast. We're gonna put him at B. All right. Oh, we got a game. And basically at the top here of the list, and the killers I hate to play against, all the way up there, are basically when I load into a game and I see that the killer I'm going up against is that killer. I'm just like, shit. Just like, basically their mechanics, there's just something about the killer I don't like. Usually it's the mechanics of the killer that I've just like, am not a fan of. Alright? Like, let's take Pinhead, for example. Pinhead is, like his box. I just hate the box. I hate the box. I hate when you're running around, the chains start grabbing you, and you're like, oh, now I gotta work with these chains, and then you gotta get the box, and then when you solve the box, the chains go away, but he could teleport to you, and he always gets you, like, super fast, so it's not even like you are about to solve the box and the killer shows up. No, it's like you're about to solve the box, the killer's already there, you're only halfway done with the box, then you got chains. It's just, I hate it. And then Oni, I just, for some reason, never, ever in my life, ever win. I don't think I've ever survived against an Oni. And I don't know if it's just because I'm terrible at Dead by Daylight, or if, I don't know. There's something about Oni and the playstyle of Oni that just gets me every single time. I probably can count on one hand how many times I've survived Oni. And I play against him pretty much all the time. Like, he's always a killer. Well, at least once a night on Dead by Daylight, I play against him. It's just like, woof. And then you got the tier below, which are like killers that I typically don't like playing against. They're pretty tough. Just like their kits are really strong. And, yeah, like Legion, Doctor, Nemesis. Nemesis just feels like he's everywhere with his zombies, and he's so freaking fast. Doctor can shock the whole map pretty much. And then we were just playing against Legion, and sometimes, like, Legion... like, I've survived against Legions, and it's just like... But sometimes Legion just, like, boom, boom, boom. Like, you get a Legion that knows how to play Legion, it's tough. It's really tough. As you just witnessed, they're just like so fast. They're so fast, and like they're kind of small. So yeah, some Legion care, like they're just crazy. And then I got my B list here. My B list is really just like right in the center there. Pretty much killers that can go either way. Like Bubba, like mostly it boils down to the skill of the player when it comes to these killers and their play style. Like, Bubba and Wraith are the first ones I put on there. And, like, really, it's like, they're the two, like, most campiest freaking killers on the planet. Like, you never know. And when you load in, and you're just not sure. You're literally just not sure, like, how the game's gonna go. You're like, okay, is this Wraith gonna be, like, one of those, I'm gonna stand behind the hook I just hooked the survivor on and just sit there and wait and go, twirl my mustache? Same thing with Bubba. You never know if he's just gonna, like, put you in the basement and then just like camp in the basement and just... Honestly, I think I should put Pyramid Head up here though, to be honest, because Pyramid Head a lot of times not so good. And then the killer I just don't care about, which is funny because you know what, I'm gonna put let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. I should order these appropriately too. So we should do that. These down here, the killers just don't care about. Either A, you hardly play against them, or B, like they're just not that. They're not that bad. Honestly, they're really not. Blight, hardly ever see Blights. I can count on one hand how many times I've survived against Blights. Plague, I mean, like, for the most part, Plague's whatever. I'm like, okay, Vommy Mommy, I got you. Let's do this. You know, like, it's manageable being sick. Spirit, I just clowned a Spirit earlier today. What are you gonna do? Not much. They're just like, they're gonna chase you, and it's crazy. The crazy thing is, these two killers right here, Plague and Spirit, they're two of the most, like, from what I've heard, they're two of, like, some of the strongest killers in the game. And for me, I'm just like, whatever, you know? I'm not saying that I always win against them, but for some reason, like, their kit just doesn't bother me as much. And when I see players you're like going in against them, I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. You know, like I can manage this. But so yeah, last two members of the tier list here. Again, Hag. I've heard Hag is also a really strong killer. Hag is a strong killer. A lot of people use Hag. People like her kit with the traps popping up. They are annoying. They are annoying. But you know what? You know what? Here's the thing. Here's the thing. One of these two killers is going up in my absolutely hate to kill, hate to play against, tier. But let's clear up some of these tiers first, and then we'll drop it in. So I'm pretty happy with these. These don't really matter. I mean, I guess if I was to say one was worse than the other, we'll put Plague there. We'll put Spirit there. And Blight will be dead last. Blight's dead last. This looks pretty good here in the seas. I guess Demi Gorgon is a little bit of a pain. I'd move Trickster up ahead of Demi Gorgon. These three here just don't. I mean, you just saw the Trapper get a 3K with like little to no ease, but was that the survivors playing the game for him, or what? What was that? What was that? Who knows? Who knows? So this is pretty solid. Nemesis, Dr. Legion, Pyramid Head. I almost would put Pyramid Head before Legion. So the moment you all been waiting for. The moment you've all been waiting for. Where am I going to put Hag? Where am I going to put Ghost? I would say Hag, you're middle of the road. You're kind of a camper. Hag's kind of a camper. They put all the traps next to the thing. And, yeah, that's super annoying. And they can camp without actually standing there and camping. So I'm going to put you right there, dab in the center of the could go either way list. And Ghostface, my man, the killer that I play on a regular basis, semi-regular basis, I would say. You're right up there with the killers I hate to play. But let me tell you why I hate to play against Ghostface. Because you never know what they're gonna do. Seriously, Ghostface is like, you never know what a Ghostface is gonna do. You get into the match, and you find out you got a Ghostface going on, and you're just like, okay, so are you a happy killer? Are you a sad killer? Are you gonna farm? Are you gonna meme? Like, am I gonna boop you? You gonna boop me back? You gonna boop me with the ouchie ouch? Like, literally, like, the mind games are insane. And I mentioned this in a match against Ghostface a few weeks ago. And it's like the Ghostface meta is like their number one weapon in their arsenal. Like, because you just never know what a Ghostface is going to do. And then they're a stealth killer, and you can go the whole game without seeing them, and the next thing you know, they stab you in the back. Like, it's just crazy. It's like, I can't tell you how many times that, like, a Ghostface will start off as a mean killer and then be like, all right, let's be nice. And then sometimes they're like, okay, let's be nice. Yeah, everything's cool. We're nice. I'm a nice Ghostface. Come here. I got candy in my van. And you're like, ooh, I love candy. And it's just like, he's like, ha, tricked you. Bam! Gets you. Like, it's just crazy. It's just, like, I hate going against Ghostface because you never know what kind of Ghostface you're going to get. And you know what? Honestly, it's kind of the same. That's why that I put Pig at the top of C. All right? Because Pig, like, sometimes Pig will walk up to you and you'll be like, hey, you want to boot me? Everybody likes to boot me. Let's boot me. And you're like, okay, cool, boot, whatever. You know, that's fun. But sometimes Pig's like, hey, you want to boot me? And you're like, okay, cool. And you go to boot them and they're like, stab you in the face. But that's literally every moment of your life when you play against a Ghostface. Every moment. You never know when Ghostface is going to be like, you know what? I think I got enough points. You guys are good. You guys can do whatever you want. And then you never know when they're going to turn around and just be like, ha ha ha, in your face. But that's why, honestly, it's like, since sometimes you got a chance that it'll be a nice killer, that's why I put him at the back. Put him at the back of the pack. Oni can go fuck himself. Pinhead, take your box, cram it up your butt. I don't want to play with your box no more. And that is my I hate these killers, I hate these killers killing me tier list and the killers I hate to fight. Awesome.